Lord Carey, thank you very much for talking to me today. There have been those who have said that Jeremy Corbyn isn't anti-Semitic, but has tolerated or encouraged anti-Semitism in his own party. How do you see it? Is Jeremy Corbyn anti-Semitic?
The weakness of his statements can give the impression that he is, deep down, somebody who doesn't like Jewish people. I hope he might say that's not the case. But I fear he's not giving clear leadership to his own party in condemning from within his own ranks people who speak out against Jewish people.
Many people in Israel and here think that one-sided coverage of what's happening in Israel and the region has influenced and even encouraged anti-Semitism in the United Kingdom. Do you think the church can do anything to counter that?
Christians are to blame as well. I think of Israel as a wonderful, sophisticated, democratic society surrounded by undemocratic nations. I mean, we must support one another.
Do you think the church should be doing more to speak out against anti-Semitism than it is now?
We can do far more, and we ought to be in the forefront of those whenever there's a deed done against Jewish people, such as graveyards, invaded, that kind of thing. We ought to be there with our Jewish friends, side by side with them, because we must support them. And what I think we need to do more is to educate Christians who go on these pilgrimages to see this is not the total story. What they don't realise is that what is happening to Jewish communities in their own land who are sidelined and in a way persecuted by Palestinians. So we've got to get a much more balanced view of what's going on.
As somebody who has spoken out against anti-Semitism and who has also spoken in defence of the State of Israel, have you received what you consider to be abuse or undue criticism?
But it's not going to cost my life. It's not going to cost my future. And this is what Jews fear, you know, the persecution, indirect persecution. It could cost them their jobs, the welfare of their children. Think of Jewish children walking to school with armed guards, guards outside synagogues. In an advanced civilization such as ours, this is quite deplorable.
Do you think it's time that members of the Labour Party and even Labour MPs should think carefully about their position in that party, which you say hasn't done enough to confront anti-Semitism?
So I would encourage socialists and those in the Labour Party itself to pay attention to what they say about racism and about the influence of Jews within their own party. I think socialism owes such a lot to Jewish thinkers anyway in the past.